Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile, Archnemesis League 3.17. In this episode, I'm going to be doing the Hall of Grandmasters. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. This was really cool. If you've ever died in the Hall of Grandmasters, like the video. Let's get 65 likes in one day on this video. Thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate it. If you didn't know, I did this in the past for map completion, obviously, and we're going to be doing it solo. And I did this back in like 3.12, 3.13, 3.14, but they took it off of the Atlas, and so there's no reason to do it. But I did it for fun, and we're level 100 for the Hall of Grandmasters. Alright, and now I wanted to talk about, before I show you it, what changes I made to the build so that you understand how hard Hall of Grandmasters is. So, the minions in the helmet were at 68 and the Spectres, and then I took the Animate Guardian out of the build because it would probably die at 100,000 life. It's probably going to die in the Hall of Grandmasters, so I took it out. And instead I put minion life in the helmet, so that the minions in the helmet have 50% more life. And then I took out Ruthless support in the Carrion Golem, and I swapped it with block chance reduction support because I found in the Hall of Grandmasters there's a few enemies that have really high block, max block basically, and they're blocking attacks and recovering ES based on blocking, and this allows you to inflict overpowered on the enemies for 4 seconds when blocked, and so overpowered basically reduces the block of the enemies, block, attack, and spell block. So it destroys those instead of Ruthless, which is just more damage, and we don't we don't need the more damage. And then I also wanted to show you this. I swapped this tree. I took out a bunch of my own life, so we were only at like 3,700 or something for this, but I put it in minion life, and the extra 3 points here for minion life. We tried to do everything we could for minion survivability without investing in like an elegant hubris, for example. So just an easy swap of my life for minion survivability, and enjoy the show. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, one more. And then I'm done.
When I'm ready and not before.
Easy Hall of Grandmasters. First wing done. Next. Second wing going good. My shit's fucking cursed and stuff. Give me a sec. We got some punishment, some enfeeble, some random. Get this shit off. Ellie weakness. Giselle! Giselle! Look where we are! Look what's happening! Oh! One carrion golem. Okay, it's a lightning. GG easy. This is the cleanest one for now, though. This one's the one I want to upload of them. This is the one I'm happy with. Unless something shit happens on the last wing. But like, that's so minor, the issues we've had this time, which is just legit, they do a lot of damage. It's hard to tank. I even tested it with minion life and they still died, so it's just a fact, they're gonna die. Which still isn't that bad. So if we were Skelly or SRS, easy. Because they wouldn't die. Wow, GG.
When I'm ready and not before.
So I actually beat the Hall of Grandmasters 3 times. The reason I did it multiple times is because I figured out the block and I wanted to see if the extra minion survivability would keep them alive, and even raising them up to the 120,000. Like, let me show you this POB. So my Carrion Golems were at 74. In game, they were at 66, so I bumped them up by 8,000, over 10%. And then the zombie I showed you in game was like 60 something, and after the changes, I got it to 127,000 for the video. So, and they were still dying. So it really puts into perspective how much damage the Hall of Grandmasters is doing. And it was funny, on that one boss, it was actually lightning. So then my Carrion Golems lived, but the rest of my shit died instantly. And it's because we have specifically the Elemancer node from the Elementalist, which is on the Forbidden Flesh, Forbidden Flame, the new jewels. And this Elemancer makes my golems immune to elemental damage so that they could live. It's really sick. It is really fun. And then you may ask, why did I decide to do it again? A viewer asked if if Carrion Golems can do Hall of Grandmasters, and I hadn't done it in so long that I wanted to try it again. Especially since it doesn't make you do it, so I haven't done this in forever, and our build is really strong, so I wanted to try it out. We had already done the 1200 delve. Pretty much the version I just showed for the Hall of Grandmasters would be really good at delving, except for the block chance reduction, because you don't really need that. The enemies in delve aren't going to have block. That's specifically to players in PvP. Not many things have block. The other one that has block is Expedition. When you give the enemy 50 block, 100 block, or you get the boss with the high block, this block chance reduction is a massive DPS boost, removing block. It's sick. This was really fun, though. I'm probably going to make a whole video about it, but just as a quick update for the people. Hey, Stone Golem, how did I fit it? So basically we saved a bunch of gems, first of all. Second, I put Unbound Ailments on the Skitterbots for the extra gem. We put Grace with Enlighten, so it's a Pride, Determination, Grace, Enlighten. So that's how I get the Grace. We also swapped to this Mastery for Grace, and we also took this Jewel with Mana Reservation, and then 2 Reservation with Charisma and this. The way I was able to do this is by running Grace. I didn't need Mage Bane because I could use a Watcher's Eye with Spell Suppression. So I don't need to path all the way down here. I don't need all that. I saved a bunch of points, which saved me mana, which then, if I took out the guard skill, Immortal Call, cast when damage taken, I save more spots. So then left-click Bone Armor is technically a 3-second duration, 3-second cooldown. It's not automated, but I don't die to Volatile Flamebloods because my build's so strong, so I can actually do this. And then while I'm actively playing, this is just automated, I guess, so it's fine.
When I'm ready.
But the guard skill's not reliable anyways, so this is kind of just like free. The reason why this is free is it doesn't cost any mana and it doesn't cost any gem slots, so this is actually free. And the reason we were able to do this is because we don't have to do left click phase run anymore because of the dash. So we saved a bunch of gem slots and I was able to put a Stone Golem in the build, which you may wonder why Stone Golem. It took me from 800 regen to 1331, so I gained like 50% more regen just for losing one Carrion Golem, and the Stone Golem says on it that and a powerful slam that can taunt enemies. So I'm pretty sure it's like a 20% taunt on the slam, which means we have some taunt. It's not reliable, it's not very good, but it does mean that there technically is some taunt. But that recovery is disgusting. I lose like 20 to 25% damage for 50% more regen, and then when we press Bottled Faith, and if I went Bone Offering with Mistress of Sacrifice, I go even higher. Like, this is disgusting. It's a lot of regen. It feels really good, and that was just because I had the extra slot. And then I did Anomalous Stone Golem for the extra 50 buff effect from the Ami. I tried the Chaos Golem, and it's 13% physical damage reduction, but with 32,000 armor and pretty good physical damage reduction, I don't really need it compared to the 50% more life regen. So I just want to include this in here, even though I'm probably going to make a whole video talking about how I fit in the Grace, the Skitterbots with all the extra shit, and we dropped to Mortal Call for bone armor. Like, that's going to blow people's mind, and we're running a Stone Golem. Like, what? Yeah, but yeah, it was pretty much just the extra mana reservation. And then being able to get the spell suppression through a Watcher's Eye instead of from the Mage Bin. And then I'm running Grace, and we got up to 30,000 evasion, 30,000 armor. I got the evasion rating here. It's sick. No Jade, no Granite, and it's still this high. This is the increased global defenses, by the way. This is why I swapped to Grace. I realized that I wanted to use this chest for the 100% global defenses for the armor. And then I figured if I'm going to have this, then it doubles the benefit of the evasion too. So now it makes it even better to build Grace in the build. So we went back to Grace because of this chest plate. Without it, I don't know. It's actually pretty expensive to go Grace. And you could build without Grace specifically. But it's obviously really good when you have 100% spell suppression, and then one of your biggest weaknesses is attacks, and now you don't get hit by attacks as much. Nice. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this Hall of Grandmasters and all the build updates. More build updates to come. We are not done. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!